here with legend David Hasselhoff. Tell us, when did you decide to become a DJ?
I decided to become one right now!
Introducing DJ Hoff! I'm Hoff-tastic!
Fantastic.
On fire!
DJ Hoff? Yes.
DJ.
Yes, queen. DJ 1080. Oh, Chloe Kim kills it with the 1080. One more set. Little Ray.
And DJ Bones.
Yo, it's DJ bored in the house. Guess I'm not bored anymore. Yo, Chester, hit us with that cheese.
Yes, even I'm a DJ. Young cheesy.
Now everyone's up.
Hoff, it's Diplo. Stop telling everyone they could be a DJ. Seriously. I'm not gonna ask you
Not
again.
now, Diplo.
Seriously,
Like I said, everyone's a DJ.
With FUSER, anyone can be a DJ. And now it's your turn at DJ's DNA Test.
What is up, everybody? You know me, it's DJ Z.O.E, and I'm super thrilled to be here today with a guest, one of our favorites from Harmonix, designer Rick Cody, the one and only. Did you see those bars? That was kind of slick. How you doing today, Rick?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm super happy that you're here. Super happy that you get to hang out with us. Is the mic level back? I'm seeing in the comments that my mic level's a little bit low. I've turned that up a little bit. Is this better at all? Is this better? I turned myself up, ready to get turned up. Okay, let me bring it back up. I'll bring this a little closer then. Any improvement? Yes, better. Okay, cool. So I am going to go ahead and make sure that level's good. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that it works out. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, I'm here today with designer Rick Cody, one of my favorites. Rick is somebody who has been doing a lot of work on FUSER for what seems like a long time now. But Rick, I'll let you talk a little bit more about that. Everybody knows me in the chat, but why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do at Harmonix and on FUSER specifically.
Yeah, so I'm a designer at Harmonix. A lot of what I do is like around gameplay, music-related gameplay. So, you know, my background was like Berkeley College of Music, went to school for music, and yeah, I just love being able to get to work on music games. It's amazing.
I forget that we're alums of the same school. We both went to Berkeley, which is seemingly moot to say because I feel like everybody who went to Harmonix did, right? So
It's a thing.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, keep going. Tell us a little bit about what you're working on FUSER.
Yeah, so for FUSER, I started with like an early pitch for it, like the pitch with the startup, and then I have worked on the campaign. So I worked on just working on like you know, the gameplay, I guess you could say, for it.
Right on. Well, I actually want to get straight to it. I don't like to talk very long on these because I know everybody is here to watch some freestyle, so we can get right into it. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of freestyle. I'm going to do some cooperative multiplayer with Rick, and we'll talk all things FUSER. I know everybody's going to be super excited. I've been listening to your recommendations. We do, in fact, have Thunder in the crate this week. Rick, you would not believe the outrage that Thunder was emitted, and rightfully so, but I made sure to satisfy everybody's wishes, and Thunder's there this week. Let's get right into it. Also, just so you know, I am in YouTube, I am in Facebook, so I'm trying to keep a track of all your comments, and I'm going to do my best to satisfy all of your requests. But I'm done talking. Let's get into some gameplay. Alright, so I've brought back my classic character. This is my good old-fashioned DJ Z.O.E classic. But you'll see that I have some new songs, and we're going to go straight to start freestyle. I decided to go with Cherry Dip this week, Rick. It was, I don't know, I felt like bringing out my like little inner child today. So we're on the candy cane stage. Alright, so I'm just going to go straight into it. Oh my god. These strings, so good. Yes, these our new songs. We've been playing in an older build. We're playing in a different one today, so I have plenty more options. And actually, because I know y'all have been asking for it so much, I went ahead and I made 2 separate crates, so we're gonna be able to play with a bunch of new stuff. All right, so Rick, something that we were talking about before we even got on here was the fact that, so you worked on some of the original instruments, and what we were talking about is how beautiful and polished all of this is. Can you talk to me a little bit about, what's that progress been like from when we originally talked about this OG to what I'm looking at right now? I get asked this all the time. I'm going to turn this volume down really quick per recommendation of some of our friends in chat. But yeah, talk to me a little bit about the progression from what we're looking at now to where it started.
It's enormous. It's just like, in every way that you could have imagined it, like growing, it has grown. It's been like a large team of just like talented people working on this, contributing a lot of creative ideas to it. And I think there's a side of it where it's there's like the gameplay side of it. We've tried to really like hone in on some like really fun musical gameplay elements. And then on the other side of it, I think there's like an incredible audio-visual experience for people to discover and for people to customize. I think there's obviously this very strong music mashup system that we have, and all these things are very tightly woven together. It's massive and it's awesome. It's so much fun. Something easy to get lost in for a long time.
Yeah, I think something that's always interesting is people talking about, well, like, when did you, sorry, this volume is louder than it was when we tested it earlier, Rick. I don't know why it's drowning us out, but it is, so I'm going to try to turn it down a bit so that I can hear your beautiful words. But, yeah, something that people always ask is like, oh, when did you start working on FUSER? And I'm like, well, Harmonix is 25 years old, so 25 years ago? Because there really is so much that's, like, really drawn on just, like, classic Harmonix experience.
Yeah, I think, like, really, this is a complete example of a game that, like, who else but us could make this?
Yeah, right?
100%, and I mean that, like, it's Harmonix. Like, there's a lot of just like unique tech that we have. There's a lot of unique things about this company, the DNA of the people here. That it's like you and I, amongst everybody else, going to school for music and doing stuff like this, and thinking about things in this, in this way. So yeah. It's just been awesome. Just to like, be a part of this company, see this happen, see this thing that like.
Yeah, I think that was something that was like really pleasantly, not surprising to me because it should be obvious, but it's something you and I actually connected on when I first started working at Harmonix. It's just like everybody's an active musician or like a true like deep lover of music, like not just passively listening. Like this is something that is like a true passion.
It's one of those things where it's like one of the like part of your like your way in here is because you are a touring musician, or you've had some experience, like deep experience playing with bands, or I mean there's so many levels to the way people have experienced music, and that goes for not even the audio and music disciplines, but everything.
Right, 100%. I mean, I actually, in my first interview, I think the first person I talked to, we talked about music before we talked about pretty much anything that I was going to be doing. It was like we had this ongoing conversation about our deep love of Alabama shakes and just some different, I was just coming off of my working on bass over in Valencia, and it was like really comforting. It was like, oh, I'm definitely in the right place. Like, these are my people.
Yeah, I remember you and I have talked extensively about this, you know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah.
It's something that runs in everybody, just thinking about like, what the future of like music and tech and the way people can experience music. Yeah, it's just like it's pretty limitless in terms of the experiences we can offer to people.
100%. All right, let's see. I got a request in my Twitch chat, so we're gonna do a green Me Too. That bass is amazing. Rock the Cash by Yellow, another throwback that actually has been in this game since PAX and still one of my favorites to this day. Rehab Red. Do I have Rehab in this crate or did I put it in the other one? I don't think I have Rehab in this one, but I can give you that Ghosts and Stuff blue.
What about it? Can you throw in some Mud on the Tires? It's gonna make it the lyrics.
Brad Paisley sounds good on everything, so I don't think so. All right, we got another request. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one into a transition. Here we go. We've got one from Bolsen DX. Request, Don't Fear the Reaper drums. You got it. The middle bass. You know what, Rick? I'm gonna admit this to you and everybody else on stream. I play bass, and I still always read bass as bass. Like, I can't help it. Like, the fact that it doesn't come out of my mouth every single time is pretty amazing, because it's always how I read it. All right, we've got Me Too. We'll do a sample, and then Mud on the Tires vocals. All right, cool. We've got that one. And we're gonna do Smart Riser.
Fancy?
All right, so we brought that tempo down in D major. Wow, let's bring it way down. I'm bringing that back up.
Let's see what you're gonna do with this.
All right, let me show you. Let me stop talking, play a little bit.
All right.
I think this is the most pure sounding instrument. I love it so much, so I'm gonna loop it. Oh my god, it just makes me so happy.
It's so smooth.
This cowbell and Nelly's Hot in Here is so fire. Here we go.
I'm sorry, but X Gonna Give It To You is just, it's pristine. Anything that goes on.
Don't apologize. That's like a given.
I'm taking that back. I'm not sorry about that.
Oh, you know, I'm sorry. I do have Rehab in this crate. My bad. I'll throw it in.
I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine, just try to make me go to rehab. I won't go. The man said, why'd you think you hid? I said, I got no hope.
Sounds like we got a bunch of trolls in the comments right now.
Oh no. Oh no. They're asking for Never Gonna Give You Up? No. Alright, let's see. Rick, hand me another request from the chat. What do you want?
What we got? Let's do we have, let's see, Gaga Vocals. We have Born This Way on keys. Can we get some vocals in there?
Born This Way. Yeah, I'll drop those vocals in. I'm gonna wait for that pickup though. Let's bring this key. We'll switch it into G. Maybe minor?
Yeah, one of my a favorite technique I have here is like as you're you're trying to build to something, you keep raising the key up a half step, you know.
Right. Oh my god. That just reminded me, there was something we discovered on stream that dramatically enhanced how excited I was for this, which is just the fact that you can do sort of a manual key change by doing it over by doing it over transition. So if you know what key something's going to transition into, you can just start a half a whole step down, and then it makes the most beautiful transition into a key change. It's like if you're playing the key change part of I Want to Dance With Somebody.
Right. That's it's super fun to do that, and it's it's such a classic pop technique, right?
Right.
And but in this context, you can totally control that. It's just one of those subtle things that people think I'd only be able to play the how much is there to do, and all of a sudden you look at stuff like that and it blows the doors off your expectations. It's nearly infinite.
Alright, we've got a request from YouTube coming from Matthew McFadden, who wants Me Too vocals. You got it, boo. Come Come on with the killing in the name of drums. Woo!
I'm kind of a sellout about this, but those bass strings like Call Me Maybe.
Oh my god. Unmatched. Alright. I'm gonna drop my trademark sound. Rick, I don't know if you're familiar, but...
Oh. All right.
Saxophone is like my go-to.
Okay.
I love it. Sue me. Sue me. Here we go.
Morgan Brown plays two saxes. Wow.
All right, Morgan Brown, you're up next. You're gonna be our next guest on stream. We're gonna have a sax off.
Gonna knock the sax off. That sax though, that is like, that's serious.
All right, so we've got another request from Sushi Boom Boom, who wants Ghosts and Stuff Yellow Faux Show. Good as heck. That's so pure.
Yeah, good as heck. No.
Am I really tripping? Like, am I just not literate? Is this not in my crate? No. Good as heck is not in my crate at the moment, but it is in the B crate, so I'll make sure to throw it in. We have two from Good as heck though, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the drums that you requested as well, and then we'll switch it up at this next pickup. 1, 2, Let's see if these strings sound good with those Call Me Maybe strings.
Oh, I like this.
So if you liked it, for those of us who are new, maybe you've just joined, something you can do is take a snapshot. So if I really like this mix, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a snapshot. It'll let me know the snapshot saved, and then next time I go into my crate, I can actually use that and not have to worry about remembering everything. I can just throw it right in.
Yeah, like the customization of this stuff is great now.
It's insane. Let me actually, you know what, I'm gonna try to do something which is one of my favorites to do. I'm gonna try to make an entire track with custom instruments. Let's try.
Oh. We're getting the Zoe Schneider original?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. That EDM. Are you gonna put a little Barry sax in this?
Don't ask me twice, Rick. I got you.
Okay.
All right, then let me, I think this will work. I'm gonna take this out, make a little more space. We'll throw in these hip hop drums.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, again. All right, so I'm gonna drag and drop this in and drop it into this disc right here, and then sax.
Solo over the top of that whole thing. There we go.
Morgan, could you ever? I don't think so.
No, Morgan can never. Doubt it. Next week, doubt it.
That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again.
You don't know.
We're gonna erase all. So this is still all custom instruments, right? So this is something that I'm making that, like, it'd be pretty hard for anybody to make the exact same thing, right? So it just, I think, speaks to, like, something that you and I talk about, Rick, a lot, which is, like, how do you do music video games and bring in your own individual tastes into it, right? Like,
Yeah.
although I think that I'm being proven wrong every week on this because people apparently do love sax. You know, maybe that's not everybody's cup of tea, but you don't have to do that to have a successful campaign mission. You don't have to do it to have a successful freestyle. It's really just like, what feels good to you? What do you want to play? Even as you're going through campaign missions, it's like, to fulfill a goal to get the maximum points, it's like, I have to, you know, drop a pop disc, but what pop disc I would drop and what you would drop, Rick, are going to be two totally different things, right?
Exactly, totally different. And I think that just speaks to that you could never touch that. You could completely ignore certain things and still have like nearly limitless options.
Right.
It's like whenever you feel like that, like, you know, if you're looking for like discovery of stuff, you're looking to like make new stuff yourself. Like, I mean, it's
yes.
Yeah. There's so many options. It's always like like I said, I've never not had a blast. Like, you get in there, you get mixing. It's like a perfect like party tool too. You don't get people over. You want to do anything.
Oh, 100%. All right, we've got a question in the Twitch chat, which is a great question that I'm actually going to take your advice, because I am going to start doing giveaways in just a moment, and you can actually go ahead and head over to the twitch.tv/FuserGame, because that's where all of the giveaways are going to be hosted.
I'm there. I'm already there.
All right, so let's hop out of this and get back into our pretty faces, because I am going to start some of these giveaways. So Rick, I know you've been keeping along with our Fuser sessions. For those who are new, we're doing giveaways every week. I've got a few different things. I've got the PAX favorite, Rick, if you remember the last live event ever, back in February, was it? I don't know, what's time. We had all these awesome people coming through, picking up swag, playing the demo, and unfortunately there were no more live events, but I still want to make sure we get a chance to get out some swag to the community. So we've got the t-shirts, we've got hats, and courtesy of a very special friend over at our partner NC, I've got some candy Fuser bracelets that I might even throw in if you're lucky enough to win one of these. If you see I'm wearing a couple, shout out to Shoko, she makes them, they're beautiful. But we've got these awesome Fuser candy. You know what? A moment to shout out Shoko, because she really, if you were at PAX, I think you probably definitely saw her, because she was a person who was just dancing her butt off.
She was bringing life to that.
Right! That's what I'm saying, is that's somebody that I know is a fellow appreciator of festival culture and all things music, and she really just brought so much life to it, and there were days where we'd show up there super early, or, you know, on come Sunday or something, we were all sort of struggling to keep our energy up, and every time she came through and really brought the hype. So thank you, Shoko. Thank you for your generous time contribution for making all these dope bracelets. Shoko does rule, right? She's great, and so is everybody else who's, you know, working super hard at NC and at Harmonix. I know I say this every week, but really, like, shout out to our team. Like, this year has been insane for everybody, and through it all, they've been working their butts off to get you a game that we're really proud of, and that everybody's been working hard on both Harmonix and NC. And to that point, shout out to our community. You guys are the best. Like, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us and spending this time. You could be anywhere, but you're here, and we really appreciate that. And you've been really awesome and patient, and really tuned into everything that we've been doing as we all navigate this new sort of landscape together, and it does not go unnoticed. It makes our jobs way more fun and easier when we have an awesome community to work with, and you guys have been just that. So thank you to everybody for how amazing you are. We're grateful that you're here, and we're really excited for you to get your hands on Fuser so that we can all play together. So on that note, we love you. Let's give you some Fuser swag. I'm going to ask some questions, and the first person to post the answer in the Twitch chat is going to have some Fuser swag sent directly to their door. If you see in chat, some people have already gotten their stuff, so shout out. I'm happy that y'all did. But let's go ahead and get with this. Y'all, it's not going to be November 10th. I've learned, you all know too well. The answer is no longer November 10th. But the rules are going to be posted. The rules actually are just posted in chat. So let me go ahead and bring up my questions. Rick, you might know the answer to some of these too. I don't think you quite qualify for it though. But I'm going to go ahead and ask, and we'll start off with a shirt. So this is for a shirt. My question for winning a Fuser t-shirt is in the FUSER Unexpected DJ trailer. What is the real name of DJ Z.O.E? What is the real name of DJ Z.O.E? That is from the FUSER Unexpected DJ trailer that dropped just a couple of weeks ago. I'm keeping my eye on that Twitch chat for the first answer for who is DJ Z.O.E? Steve Aoki. No. That is a hard one. This is, again, I'll say it while y'all are looking for that answer. This is US only. The rules are in chat. Yes, we have legendary last coming through with Jonathan Van Ness, aka JVN, aka DJ Z.O.E, and that is from our Unexpected DJ trailer that just dropped. And Rick, you've obviously seen that. We've all seen that. It's like a whirlwind. It's awesome. I think Unexpected is truly the best. It's the best representation, right?
And it blows up.
Right, exactly. You know what though? The Hoff is a bit of a DJ. He goes back for fans of the Hoff. You already know this. We've seen some people letting us know. For sure, David Hasselhoff has had his time in music, but he's a fan of FUSER and is, I think, the perfect person to rep it because he really knows what he talks about. Cool. So I'm gonna go with another question. Rick, what do you think? Should I do one for the hat, or should I go straight to an Amazon card now, and then we'll do another Amazon card at the end of the stream?
Let's do the hat.
Let's do the hat. Okay.
Do the hat.
So this one is for a hat. I would like to know, this one is a bit harder, so get ready. For a hat, and this is going to be for people who have been following us on our socials. If you're not, do it now. We are at FUSER Game on all social platforms. But for a hat to be sent to you, somebody tell me, we are posting on a regular cadence what we're calling mood mixes to YouTube and our socials. Someone tell me what the name of the last mood mix we published was. Like I said, this is a tricky one. The rules are posted in chat. I'm going to give you some time to look it up. You can check the FUSER YouTube for this. We've got Orange Knight coming in quick with, oh no, that's not it. That's close, but that's not it. We have Party Chill, not quite, very close. Orange Knight, I guess that's the hint. None of these are right that I'm seeing. Y'all, Heyo Radio is a, yes, Orange Knight. I'm going to go ahead and give you Big Time Thrills. It's Big Time Thrill Fest. Orange Knight, that was a great effort, and you were close both times. I'm going to go ahead and count that because that was great. But yes, Big Time Thrill Fest is available on YouTube right now. We've been working really hard on these moon mixes, a few different people making them over at Harmonix, and just trying to show off some of the stuff that you can do. Rick, I don't know if you've done this yourself yet, but I try to give myself, little prompts, go into FUSER and try to get weird. Just try to make some different stuff, and that's something we've been making, and I'm really happy with them. I know I listen to them every once in a while when I'm just working, have it on in the background. So if you've yet to check them out, go on YouTube, check out the FUSER YouTube, listen for the next mood mix be coming your way soon, and let us know what you think. Let us know how you like them. So let's, I think we're good on giveaways for right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and go back so that I can change up my crate. But before I do that, Rick, why don't we actually go ahead and get into freestyle? If you want to go ahead and start up a cooperative freestyle session, we can jump into that pretty quick. But first, I'm going to go ahead and change my crate so that we can see what a little bit of that looks like. All right. Customization. I'm not going to show you while I change my crate because there's some stuff in here that, as much as I know you want to, you can't quite see yet. But you're going to be really, really excited about it when you are able to. But there's some news coming your way. As you can imagine, we're really, really close to launch, so there's lots of news coming. So like I said, if you don't do it, be sure to follow us on socials at FUSER Game. That's where all the news is going to be. And there's news coming, so you're definitely going to want to get there. All right, I've gone into my second crate. I would show you, but then I wouldn't be working at Harmonix doing these FUSER sessions with you, so I'm not gonna.
Very fast.
Yes. Let's see. So we've got a couple questions also coming in from. We've got a couple questions coming in from YouTube as well. Yes, so we've got people asking about, are we going to be able to play together? Heck yeah. Sorry, I don't know what the limits are on this platform. Like, Rick, as you know, Harmonix is no indicator of that. I don't know, what I say at work and what I say on Twitch might not always be the same thing. Right, so,
I mean, if we're going with good as heck, we can say heck yeah.
That's, you know what, we're going with good as hell, though. So if hell's in the game, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's okay on here. Either way, am I going to be able to play with people when FUSER launches? Absolutely. We're going to be doing some different stuff, but you can imagine there's going to be plenty of opportunities for some collaborative multiplayer with the community because, as I've mentioned multiple times on stream, that's one of the things I'm most excited for. I mean, like, Rick, I know you can attest to this. You've worked on quite a few games with Harmonix at this point, and it's all funny games, haha. But it's all super fun, you know, as you're working on it. But at the end of the day, all you really want to do is play with people. Like, I would love to play in some collaborative multiplayer with the community. Not that I don't love playing with all my friends at work, but I'm ready for more people.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we're ready to like start seeing the creativity other people bring into this, and I'm psyched about that.
You know what, Rick? I'm gonna be honest with you. I am excited to see it. I'm also mad already because I've been playing hundreds and hundreds of hours of FUSER, and yet I know that somebody's gonna get the game and within 5 minutes they're just gonna kick my ass. Like, I'll be feeling so good about myself, head into battles or something, and they're just gonna beat me down.
I bet you people are gonna like get in there. You know, we're gonna have some like people that know how to do some mashup and stuff. You're gonna do some tracks.
100%.
We're gonna have some really good stuff. Really, I bet.
K-Fam, no, I'm not. I would never want to see anybody else. No. It's just you. All right, let me get back into this gameplay. Yeah, I got myself in trouble there. I gotta talk less, man, for real. All right, so this is you, Rick. Rick, you're looking mighty cute in your big nums. Speaking of cute, this is maybe a good time to say, Rick, our very own Rick Cody got married this weekend, y'all. I can't believe I didn't mention this, but Rick Cody is a newlywed. So go ahead and throw him a congratulations in the chat because we're super, super happy for him and really, really happy to have something to spread a little joy and levity and love during these trying times. So congratulations, Rick. I'm so happy for you and your family.
Thank you. Yeah, it was amazing. You know, all things considered, I couldn't imagine a COVID wedding was going. It was literally amazing. It was so much fun. We had a great time.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, so whenever, yep, there we go. Ready to perform. So we're gonna go ahead and start the round. I'm gonna walk us through some of what you're seeing here because some of you maybe haven't seen collaborative multiplayer yet. But what we're doing right now is sort of a pass the mic, toss the mic, I don't know. But we're just sort of gonna both mix and pass around what we've got going on. So I'm gonna start us off. I'm gonna bring this BPM up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in.
Hitting us off, warming us up.
I'm gonna bring this tempo up a little bit. All right, so you're seeing my screen right now, so you're seeing me mix. Rick can either, you know, make some suggestions for me. If he can, let's put the filter on this whole thing. So basically what I'm starting off, Rick's gonna pick up right from there, right? So whatever I give him, he's gonna be, whatever I do, sorry, it's so hard to talk about doing this. Whatever I do, Rick's gonna be able to pick that up right now. So you'll see it's moving on to him. Rick's gonna pick up this mix where it left off. And I'm gonna make some requests here. So I'm gonna request a custom instrument. We'll go with some 8-bit drums. And then I'm gonna pick what feedback I give him, whether he does or doesn't fulfill that request. I'm gonna go with #blessed. And next time, I guess, we'll submit. I don't know about you, Rick, but I like to keep the feedback positive in collaborative multiplayer. We're all friends here. All right, and while Rick's mixing, I gave him my request. I'm also gonna give him. Yeah, I want a little custom instrument. That's my vibe right now. So what I'm gonna do right now also is send him some rhythmojis. I can either just tap them and send whatever I want, or I can play this sort of mini rhythm game. And if I tap on beat enough consecutive times till the circle's full, I can actually go ahead and send that rhythmoji, which is that custom instrument or that custom message. Oh, sorry. This is what always happens. I stay singing during multiplayer, forgetting that it's totally out of sync. Sorry, y'all. Alright, so Rick got the hottest mix. It makes sense. Sounded great. So now that we have our results screen, or we're going to move on to our results screen, we're sort of going to see the breakdown of what just happened, see what emojis I got, see what emojis I gave Rick. I'll see what my hottest moment was and what his was. And then I'm going to get some XP because we completed a round. So once this is full, I'm going to level up and I'm actually going to earn some in-game currency for purchasing on-disc content for, unlocking more songs, DLC, etc. And then if I continue, which I think we do, let's play another few rounds of this. When we continue, we're going to pick up wherever the hottest mix left off. So, whatever Rick was playing at the time when he won hottest mix, that's what the next part is going to start at.
Here I go.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a request for Rick.
You got for me.
Let's see. I know you're a fan of this genre, so I'm gonna hit you with that one.
Alright.
Then I'll give you some eggs too.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna hit with one more. See what I'm gonna got for hip hop. Go with
Alright, let's go with this crown, because you are king, Cody.
Appreciate you. Pick it up a little more. More. Keep this rising. Alright.
Yes, I do like to use, I don't think there are any negative emojis in collaborative multiplayer, but I definitely like giving positive feedback. I don't know, I'm a pretty competitive person. This isn't the competitive spot, right?
Right. Yeah. Alright. Unicorn worthy.
Thank you!
Of course. I keep that steady stream going. Oh, this is big time party now. Come on. You know what's going down.
I think I'm ready.
You ready for the magic moment? Here's the magic hat.
Let's do it.
Alright. You know, if it's me, I gotta throw something a little random in there.
Alright, you're gonna... Let's do it.
Nice.
Alright, let's see what happened there. Nice. Hottest mix goes to Rick Cody again. He's on fire.
Yeah.
Is there like such a thing as newlywed luck?
I think there's another thing too. It's like the best support. I think that goes to Z.O.E. I think she needs some recognition.
Hey you. Try to keep it sweet,
I felt like I was like trying to like pour on the encouragement there and everything. I still.
You know what? I've gotten quite good at just button smashing these emojis. Like, I'm sending as many unicorns as my poor little thumb will do. Alright, let's get into another round because I'm super close to leveling up. So once I do that, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about with this in-game currency. So let's play at least one more round, and we can always hop in later or something.
Alright, so my strategy here, I'm going to turn this volume up a little bit. I'm going to try to build up a little bit of a beat, see if I can get some effect work in.
Alright, so I'm going to start off. I'm picking up where Rick left off.
For it.
You got it.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Round worthy right there.
Yup.
No amount of chef kisses will do it justice.
All right, I tried to give you a good base there, get you set up.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so our Harmonix friends are in chat, going off about Missy Elliott and Celine Dion at your wedding, and
of course.
I don't know why,
hey,
but it sounds like
fam.
Katie's describing my dream wedding.
She's just going, Celine Dion and Madonna, and Missy Elliott. There's history.
I'm pretty big fans of all of them, so like, ideally they will be at my wedding, like Celine Dion officiating,
Yeah, they were all there.
Madonna just there, and then Missy Elliott performing, obviously.
I actually didn't invite anybody else to my wedding.
Well, why would you? Forget your parents, Madonna's there.
Yeah, I got priority.
Ooh, that's slick. You're classy, dude. I'm gonna throw you some of these. Yeah, that is a good thing to note, is that, if you're playing in cooperative multiplayer, or collaborative multiplayer, you can make rounds longer by slowing the tempo down, right? Like, how long it's gonna be is a question that the answer fluctuates throughout the time based on, like, literally what you're mixing. Dang, Rick, you are on fire! Maybe it's this Big Nums helmet here. You're channeling the spirit of Big Nums.
I think it's just, get your level up first of all, because
let's do
you were putting out there, you had Chef Kiss, you had Flame.
Boom. So there's my level up. So I got that because I played enough multiplayer. I got some from playing in campaign, from playing freestyle and recording and exporting, some of my mixes. So because I got this XP and I leveled up, I'm gonna earn some of this in-game currency right here. So this is gonna help me unlock, like I said, on-disc content. So these are style tokens and these are music tokens. And I'm able to use both of those to unlock some other options. What do you say, Rick? Let's do one more round, then we'll do some giveaways, and then we'll close out with some freestyle, huh?
Always ready.
Perfect. Let's do it then. Yeah, Rick's got this Big Nums helmet here. So this helmet actually, one of them is a VIP DLC item or bonus item, not DLC item. But the gold-plated one is the gold-plated one's available for a VIP bonus, and it's one of my favorites. This is the helmet that the mentor of the second stage Big Nums wears, and he's one of my favorites. The youngest mentor we have in game, and an expert in his own right. Ooh, okay, Rick.
There we go.
Oh.
At the back of them. Yeah, I'm always a fan of just like loading up those drums too, and building energy with a lot of drums.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think people are gonna really enjoy the fact that like there's so many things that you'll like. The way I mixed when I first started playing FUSER and the way I mix now are just worlds apart, and a lot of that is due to stuff that I learned throughout the campaign, right? So like, to me, that I love freestyle for practicing individual things, but I pick up so much from the campaign. It's crazy. Hey, Midget Me, welcome. We missed you. Good to see you in chat. Glad you could make it.
I do a little shout out to Boggy with this emoji.
Alright, we've got a clocks wreck. This one's tricky for me. I've not mixed with it a ton. Why? Why have I not been mixing with it? It sounds killing.
I'm just, I'm getting blockbuster vibes here. I think it's gonna be a blockbuster song. So that's popcorn out there.
Y'all thought I left hot stuff out of my crate this week? Oh, so wrong. nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the pan pipes are killing, and you can't go wrong with 3 drums. That's like the best way to keep the hype for me. I really, really appreciate that. All right.
I don't know though. That the way you capped that off, I feel like that was a lot of, you know, personal thing.
You're biased, Rick. You're too nice to me.
I'm biased.
All right, so let's hop out of here really quick, and I'm gonna get back into some giveaways. Actually, let me leave this really quick, and let me hop back into me and you, because I want to do some more giveaways. Our amazing friends and fans definitely deserve it. So let's do some more questions. Good to know, if you are in Facebook, if you are in YouTube, be sure to hop over to twitch.tv/FuserGame, because that is where we're going to be doing these giveaways. I'm going to be asking some questions, and the first person to answer them in the Twitch chat is going to win. So please hop into the twitch.tv/FuserGame if you want to participate in the giveaway. Important to note that it is US only, and the giveaway is happening in Twitch. So we've just posted the rules in chat. Like I've said a couple times, but I want to be super clear that if you want to participate, yes, we have a question coming in YouTube. Is Zoe looking at the Twitch chat? Yes, she is. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, please head into twitch.tv/FuserGame. The first person that's going to go ahead and submit the answer in the Twitch chat will be the winner. And we've got some great prizes. I actually have 2 Amazon cards to give away and another Fuser shirt. So let me go ahead and ask some of these questions. I'm going to start with a hat, and then we'll just do some back-to-back Amazon cards. So my first question for those in chat, again, US only, rules in chat, and this is happening in twitch.tv/FuserGame chat. And the first question is, what is the official name of the first stage that we announced? And my hint is that it's run by the one and only Danny Humbles. Now, this is a stage that you may have seen if you were with us over at PAX. We had a life-size version of it. Rick, you actually performed on it as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Orange Knight, you are coming in quick with the correct answer, Rhythmic Guardian. But
That's 2 for a night, right?
That is 2 for you tonight. However, you did already win once, but we will go ahead and get in touch with you. Call Me Dut did submit the second correct answer, so we'll go ahead and spread the love a little bit there. But that is the correct answer. Rhythmic Guardian is the name of the first stage, the second one being Cherry Dipped, and then the third and final one that we've announced is Sub Astral. So, let me just get in touch with Orange Knight really quick.
Right.
Boom.
But yeah, shout out to Scoot47986 for that Sub Astral shout out, knowing their stages. Appreciate that.
Right? Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, this community freaking rocks, dude. Like, they're in tune. They are really just keeping up. And I've been asking some pretty tricky questions. Also, I've been asking some pretty vain questions, like, what's my favorite instrument? But if you don't know that it's saxophone by now, you're really not paying attention. All right, but let's get to why y'all are here hanging out with us. The Amazon card giveaways. So I've got 2 Amazon cards to give out tonight. They're a couple questions that, like I said, this is where you want to be following us on @FuserGame, because you will know all of the answers to this, because that's where we're dropping all of our news. And you can imagine, as we are rapidly approaching November 10th, there's going to be even more news appearing every week. So let's go ahead and get into these Amazon card questions. My first question is going to be, again, this is US only, happening in twitch.tv/FuserGame, and we're going to get into this Amazon card. So first person to answer this in the Twitch chat is going to win a $25 Amazon card, and my question is, on what day will there be a live Fuser battle against internationally recognized DJ Diplo on Twitch? On what day is there? Colma, I couldn't even say it twice. Wow. All right. Colma coming in quick with November 7th. That is correct. November 7th, you're going to be able to actually, if you go to djdnatest.com right now, you can enter to actually battle Diplo live on Twitch. We are super excited for this. Rick, I don't know about you, but like, I'm trying to win this. Like, should I quit my job so that I can submit and battle Diplo? Like, have these Fuser sessions been nothing but training for that? I think so.
Like, it's Diplo. Like who can you ask to ever like DJ against? Like, who is the higher standard? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
The gold standard.
Right. I want to do it myself. All right, so I'm gonna ask one more question that is for another Amazon card. This is gonna be our final giveaway of the evening, but please tune in next week and the week after. And you're gonna be able to win some more t-shirts, some more hats, and we've got even more Amazon cards. So again, the rules are posted in the chat. This is for US only, and this is in the Twitch chat. This is not on Facebook or YouTube, so if you're watching on there and you want to participate, this is going to be in the Twitch chat, so twitch.tv/FuserGame. And my final question for a $25 Amazon card is going to be, this one's tricky, but if you're paying attention during this stream, you will know. It is, give me the name of the promoter of the second stage Cherry Dipped. The name of the promoter for the second stage Cherry Dipped. I said it a few times on this. We have Heyo Radio coming in clutch with Big Nums. You are 100% correct. We've got Danny Humbles at the first stage. We've got Big Nums at the second stage. And we've got Faint Shadow at the third stage. I almost slipped there, Rick. That was close.
Yeah.
That was way too close. But yes, you are 100% right. That is Big Nums, the youngest DJ at the FUSER Festival and one of my personal favorites. But those are our giveaways for today. So I think I'm going to hop into a little more freestyle and then we'll wrap it up. Does that sound good, Rick?
That sounds awesome. I just want to say Big Nums is a boss.
Big Nums is a boss. Like, Big Nums, I'm not tripping. Big Nums is 13, I believe.
13-year-old boss.
I wish that I was playing like giant, virtual festivals at 13.
Right. No, that character is just legit. He's really awesome.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick freestyle. Keep it high energy. We're already at 140 BPM. Oh, I want this. I sure do. All right, and I'm also gonna do a rapid request fulfillment here. So that's gonna be my focus. I'm gonna be in all the different chats on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch. So if you wanna hear something, go ahead. Lucas is asking for Me Too. You got it. Oh, you don't got it. This is the other crate that I actually switched into. So there's some different songs in here. So Me Too is not available, but go ahead and take a look at what you see available to you in my crate up here. And if you see something you want, I'll go ahead and drop it in. But be sure to tune in next week. I'll be sure to have Thunder, Me Too, Ghosts and stuff. Everything that I know people have been wanting to see the last few weeks before we get into, or when I get into next week.
I am looking up some stuff here too. I'm trying to keep the
Nice.
YouTube and the Twitch side by side. All right, what we got? We got Blah Blah Blah. I've heard a few requests for that.
Alright, I've got another request. I don't think, is Don't Sweat the Technique in this one? I did add it. A Latin mix for Mexico. Let's see, how much Latin do I have in this crate? I might not have that much in, but yeah, let's give it a little flavor, okay?
I like it.
Yeah, this has got a little hand percussion, which is very prevalent in Latin American music. So we'll put that in. Let's see if we can do anything else in custom instruments.
That like reggaeton vibe to it.
Right?
Oh. Toss in a little pitbull on that.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Give me everything. Mr. Worldwide. What was I thinking? Rick, maybe this is TMI, but I'm sweating right now. Like, I'm in the club. Like, this is my
That's how you
club.
know you're like in there though. That's how you know you're ready to go.
Right, exactly. All right, we've got a request for Better Now, Baloo, Faux Show, Hot Stuff, Yellow, Don't Ask Me Twice, Don't Start Now, Yellow. Interesting. Those are some pretty powerful. Actually, Don't Start Now is not in this crate, so I'll go with Stir Fry Vocals. Woo! That was slick. And we'll go with DDFR Green. Don't Let Me Down.
There's like some, like when I really get going with this and I'm in the mood and like, you know, of course I'm sweating too.
Right.
Over the controller DJing. Like those like dance bass, like straight before time, like, you know, Give Me Everything, What FAO. I feel like if you drop some of those, you start that pulse to get that going. GDF, yeah, going down for real.
DDFR, that one gets me. Here we go, let's try that. I want to get that stuff on that high pitch. Yup, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Waiting for some lover to call. Talk about 1,000 numbers lately. Almost hang the phone off the wall. Looking for some hot stuff, baby.
Nice. All right, let me take a couple more requests. Let me see if we've got anything coming in from YouTube. Can I show you more of the effects? For sure, Lucas, you got it. So one thing I can do is actually add effects to the entire mix. So let me put a telephone filter on that. Wow, that's a nice old school sort of vibe.
We're getting lit to this right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna like hurt my neck by like bobbing it too much.
What's this thing of a headbanging injury?
Can I get workers' comp for headbanging too hard? Let me show you off another effect. We can do a sync delay here.
Man, there's so many deep techniques I could like dive into on this. Oof.
Right, right. I'm interested to see what techniques I haven't even thought of that people are just gonna like come out of the woodwork with and crush it.
So I got one for you.
Hit me.
And it's like, you tape stop to like dive bomb a song out of it. And then replace that with another song and then reverse tape stuff like
Ooh, okay, yes, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is one of my go-tos. I'm gonna close it down with a little tape stop. Boom. That's one of my favorite endings. I feel like the ending is pretty telling about your style as a FUSER player, and that's become one of my go-tos. But I think we're gonna wrap it on that because I'm pretty pleased with that ending, and I'm really pleased with you being able to spend some time with us, Rick, and just hang out with us here in chat. It's always fun to hang out with the community, get some insight as to what you guys want to hear. Be sure to follow us at FUSER Game, hang out with us in Discord, and come back next Thursday when we do another stream just like this. Maybe we'll show off a little bit more of the campaign so we can show off some of that gameplay. We'll definitely play some more freestyle, and I'll try to have some other friends in here so we can jump on some collaborative multiplayer. But Rick, really thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and being here. And also, again, congratulations on getting married.
Thank you.
Like, we're so happy for you, all of us, and I hope that you had an amazing weekend and that you actually have an even better life together than this entire weekend was. So thanks for hanging out, and thank you all, everybody else, for hanging out. Be sure to follow us on all socials, jump in that Discord, check out some of the different mixes that we've got available on YouTube, and we will see you all here next week.
Make sure to show Zoe some love too. Know how awesome she is.
You're
She's
too
running
good
all
to me,
this
Rick.
stuff. She is a boss.
I appreciate it. Do it for the fans. What can I say? And I'll be here with the fans next week. All right. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rick. And we will see you next week.
Later.
Bye.
What's my perfect music festival? Well, obviously it starts with the music, the sound, the mix, right? We've got over 100 songs ready to go. From rock to pop to rap to reggaeton and all the loops. Guitar riffs, bass, vocals, and more. I need to create my mix. Let me show you. I start with that synth, this bass, and those vocals, play with the BPM, and drop the beat. Now, I need to look right. I build my unique DJ and work my way from the day shift to the headline set. And as I go, I'll earn a ton of different clothes and accessories to keep my look unique. And you know my stage show is one of a kind. My mix is right, my fit is legit. So what's next? Collabs with the world. My festival has a huge community from around the globe that I can easily tap for inspiration. We can even host epic sets together that anyone can tune into. And if they couldn't, well, I just record and share my freestyle mix with the squad and Squad to Be. Want a music game that lets you do it all? Welcome to FUSER.